My name is Jieh from Tamkang University, Taiwan. Today I'm very happy here. First of all, I want to thank the invitation, the doctor and the director, Chandrasekhar. He invited me here to have this chance to meet with all of you and give you a short introduction about the Ornisopter. Today, before our hands-on work about doing the mechanical mechanism about the Ornisopter, I would like to show you what the construction, the Ornisopter, or the flapping micro-air vehicle. As Dr. Yusi he just mentioned, today what we have done about the Ornisopter is a very small one. So today I will show you how we design, how we consider the design of this kind of flapping micro-air vehicle. Our curiosity, both maybe in scientific or technical curiosity. So regarding the application, maybe on the entertainment or maybe in the military service, for example, surveillance or some security check, whatever in our human being activity. Next slide, please. So when we consider the design of Ornisopter, several aspects should be considered in advance. First of all, you know, for Ornisopter, Kartik just has shown you the real fly, the Ornisopter. You can see the velocity is very low compared to the conventional fixed wing airplane. So if you have basic idea about the fly, you know, for airplane or any kinds of fly, and upstroke will generate little bit negative thrust, negative lift. But in a global manner, if you can control very well, one downstroke and one upstroke, the total lift you can have is positive. It's possible, and you want to make sure that the total lift should be larger than your own weight, so you can make sure you can fly continuously. And for the thrust force, whatever the downstroke or upstroke, they can do they can generate thrust force no problem. So thrust force is try to counterbalance the drag you have, so it can maintain a very steady forward fly for the Ornisopter. So when you want to do the good flapping, sometimes wing folding or even the figure 8 are very important to the flapping manner, flapping position of the Ornisopter. For wing folding, it means that we should let the flapping wing can be folded. It should be elastic, not rigid body. It should be elastic. So we must control the stiffness of the wing very properly. And another part is figure 8 flapping. Figure 8 flapping is very important to hummingbird. You know, the hummingbird can do the hovering motion very well. How he can do it? It's because he can do the figure 8 flapping. Figure 8 flapping is very hard to the design of the flapping mechanism. But for our case here today, we will show you. We just play the trick. You know, we use the elastic material and we try to use the so-called aero-elastic effect to let the flapping wing can automatically generate figure 8 flapping. I will show later on in our video. Okay, next page. Okay, the following two pages want to tell you how can we do the first design, our dimension or characteristics of our ornithopter. We learn from nature. This figure shows the scaling law, the wingspan versus body force in a log scale. All this data come from nature flyer. So some biologists, they put all this data in this figure and reversely fitting, do the curve fitting. So you can have the power law of the wingspan versus to total body mass. So with this kind of formula, if you know the wingspan B, you can very easy to calculate what is the total mass should be. So it's very easy, learn from nature. Okay, so for example, if we select our wingspan 20 centimeter, 0.2 meter, we can calculate the total mass about 10 or 15 gram, for example. So this formula is very useful. Learn from nature. We call it the scaling laws. Another scaling law, show it, next page. Another scaling law is regarding the flapping frequency. So not only the body force, not only the body mass and the wingspan are important, also the flapping frequency also very important. How fast the flapping frequency should be can be reduced from this formula. Also learn from nature, learn from nature. So we have this kind of formula, we input the body mass, and then we can easily calculate the frequency. Of course, there are some boy here, he maybe doesn't know how to do the power law, but you can ask some elder to help you. But anyway, in your concept, we have the equation. Okay, we have this kind of equation, and then we can calculate what the dimension should be. Okay, next page. Okay, so using the scaling law I had just introduced. So we input the wingspan as 20 centimeter, and then we calculate the body mass should be less than 11 gram. 11 gram, very, very less. And then the flapping frequency, on the other hand, should be larger than 50 hertz. 50 hertz is not easy to design the mechanical parts, right? It's very not easy. In our microscopic scale. But you know, I have some experience about MEMS, so we know how to do make things smaller. And when we make things smaller, it's not very hard to increase the natural frequency or the working frequency. So it's not. So we can do the flapping frequency up to 50 hertz. So you can see from this picture, a lot of things should be included, and inside, and total mass should be less than 11 grams. So we have challenge here. So miniaturized techniques is necessary. Next one. Okay, this picture just want to show you we can do the figure 8 flapping. Figure 8 flapping. Okay, I will show in the later on view graph. In this slide, you can see we use a high-speed camera with a shooting frequency about 100 frames per second. You can figure, you can see what the detail flapping our ornithopter. Okay, next one. And this is a plastic injection molding machine in Taiwan. We use this kind of machine to fabricate the very cheap component for the ornithopter. So today you will have the plastic part. All the plastic part come from the almost a plastic part come from the injection molding machine. So it can be very cheap but precise and enough for our usage. But the question is what the flapping mechanism should be, right? So I just play the trick here and left it with a question mark. In our one-day workshop, you will find out answer and know how to deal with the flapping mechanism. Okay, next one. Okay, so the next one I would want to play the video. I have a 4-minute video, 4-minute video. Want to tell you what the story happened in Tamkang University, my university in Taiwan. When I'm the first generation initiator. Initiator can only fly for several seconds, but we demo it's not falling down. It can glide it. It can generate some lift. The second generation, Evo 2, made by Basab, very light, good, and we modify the mechanism. So the flight endurance right now can increase to 10 seconds or even more. This is our campus, Tamkang University. The third generation, Golden Snake, was invented in 2006 or 7. Has a configuration like this. So you can take off directly from the table. And I'll show you the legal delay flapping. We put the LED indicator on the tip of the frame, the wing frame, and you can see it generates legal delay flapping. It means that originally we only had up and down flapping, but it automatically generates legal delay. We also verify the legal delay by real flight. So you can see the greenish LED indicates almost a singular A figure here. We have the wind tunnel, so we can do the flow visualization in a small wind tunnel. We reduce the small track, so you can see the straight line very clear. The manufacturers of we do some mechanical design, CAD tool, to do the design, so that we can send our design to the plastic injection mold machine company that can do all the manufacture of components. So this is a more flow simulation for doing before the real plastic injection molding. Okay. Can we stop here? Okay. So